right, Eli. So when I start off with a rebe, it's like, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, no, that's not. That's
You don't do that
again. I was
that's
doing
the
it to the
other
other
one.
podcast.
That's the other one.
It's hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a otro episodio más de Ni de acá. And then you
Ni de
say
allá.
Ni de allá.
You don't
And
have
I'm
like 10
like,
minutes to say ni de allá once.
I know she's gonna start it.
Ni de acá. Ni de allá.
Hey.
Okay, ni de acá, ni de allá. I'm like, yo soy Benny.
Eli.
Yo soy Eli.
Yo soy Eli.
And then I'll just take it from there.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Are we
Alright,
talking-
practice run. Monday?
Are we talking English or Spanish?
Spanglish.
Both.
Spanish? Okay, great. Okay.
Alright, practice run.
Okay.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a un episodio más de Ni de acá.
Ni de allá.
What I told you. What I told you.
Wait, do I? Okay,
It has
go,
to be
go,
right
go.
after I do
okay,
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ni de acá. Ni de allá.
You guys are so
Hola, ¿qué tal? Y
bad.
bienvenidos a un episodio más de Ni de acá.
Ni de allá.
Y yo soy Benny.
Yo soy Eli.
Ahí está. Así lo quiero.
Okay.
Alright. Hola, ¿qué tal? Y bienvenidos a un episodio más de Ni de acá.
Ni de allá.
Yo soy Benny.
Y Eli.
Bueno, como pueden ver el día de hoy no está Rebe ni estamos en nuestro usual set because Rebe had to go out and do something. So Eli's filling in, and as you can tell, y el día de hoy
It's
tenemos.
my second time, so.
Why are you interrupting me, Eli? Eli,
Yes.
relax.
Okay.
She's nervous. Pero el día de hoy tenemos una invitada que ya teníamos programada desde el mes pasado. We've been calling you the girl for the piercings girl.
The piercings girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're like, she's gonna come, pero like tuvimos que atrasarlo otra vez también por Rebe. But now that she's not here, I was like, no, we can't keep the people waiting anymore. Vamos a darle con todo. Y el día de hoy está con nosotros Luz. Welcome to the podcast. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Ellie, you ready?
Yes,
I know you
of
got some
course.
questions.
I do.
You've been
I have
asking
a
her
lot.
questions before the episode.
I know. Okay, well, my first question was.
Espérate, antes de que arranquemos con las questions.
Ah,
I want to
pues.
give her a chance to introduce herself. So, preséntate a la gente que no te conoce, who you are, what you do.
Okay, guys. So I'm Lucero, pero todos me conocen por Luz. I am a body piercer. So I do piercings and literally I'm a body artist.
Ahí está. And as you can see,
Nice.
también she's got a whole bunch of tattoos. We're going to ask you questions about all that al ratito. También on Instagram, I asked you guys if you guys wanted to ask her any questions, so let me know. We got a few, so we're going to ask those también. Pero ya que la Eli está toda ansiosa de hacer sus preguntas, go ahead, Eli, take it away. Ahora
Okay,
sí.
well, my first question is about the boob piercing. Does it hurt?
From a 1 to 10, like a 8.
Like an 8? Okay.
Like an 8, a strong 8.
Okay, and what about, do you lose sensitivity?
You shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't.
And if you do, you should go to the doctor.
You should check that out. I'm just kidding.
That's just going to fall off.
Check that out.
You're so bad.
No.
Would you get your nipples pierced, Eli?
I would.
You think Junior would be
it's-
okay with it?
It's something that I had already told Junior that I would want to get, so maybe
gonna be like-
I'll go to you.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, no me gusta, me encanta.
Yeah.
Damn.
But is it pleasurable for a girl?
Not necessarily. I feel like it's more like an aesthetic look, como para que se vea bien, se vea bonito,
Pero
top.
no.
I don't feel like it's more para, like, for your sensitivity, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Why, Eli, you losing sensitivity or what?
No, actually, because
like, that's
the nipples
it.
are very sensitive and it gets you very like aroused. So I just want to make sure that it would.
By the
be
way, Ellie's
something-
very sexual with her talk. That's all.
I am. I'm very sexual. Yeah.
All her
So,
questions are going to be
por eso-
sexual related.
But for this, I need to know. Make sure that it doesn't lose sensitivity because I am very sensitive with my nipples. So I want to make sure that that doesn't.
Yeah, that shouldn't affect it.
What are the chances that it can infected, like your nipples getting pierced?
If you don't, like, any cut, injury, it can get infected easily. Pero mientras tú te los limpias, te los cuidas, obviously they can't mess with it for a whole month. So
Oh
And you gonna
my
be okay with
God.
Junior
I
not touching
know.
him for a whole
I have
month?
to think about that.
My thing is Junior gonna be okay with not touching him for a whole month?
Actually, it's me. I feel like I get he knows how I am, that I'm very sensitive, so it's because of that. He like has to be touching it.
So how long have you been doing piercings, Luz?
I've been doing them. In March, I made 4 years.
Damn.
And what got you into it?
I was working in Santa Fe as a receptionist.
Okay.
And I wasn't making money. I was a single mom. I didn't know how to drive. And I wasn't getting paid lo que me tenían que pagar.
How old were you?
20.
You didn't know how to drive at 20?
I got my first
so
car.
bad.
I got my first car at 21. And it was like a beat up little car. And I think I would constantly cry and cry and cry. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something with my life. Y los muchachos de Santa Fe, they were nice enough, like, ponte las pilas. And they taught me.
Nice.
Was it like scary? Like
Oh,
piercing your first
absolutely.
person? Like,
I made so many mistakes.
Really?
What do you
Like,
mean? Like
yeah,
on people?
what?
Oh, yes.
Oh, please do tell.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember I had a Dominican girl. They're very, el actitud de ellas is hard, it's rough.
Yeah. they're
Yeah,
strong.
we work with a lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
We know what you mean.
yes. So, she wanted like the tip of her tongue. I'm like, I had done it a couple times, but it was when I first started. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Y no se, o sea, le salió chueco.
Oh.
And I sweat. Yo sudo fácil. So I'm sweating, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, se lo vio, and she's like, I don't like it. Do it again.
Shit.
And obviously, I had to
And you
do
can
it
just
again.
redo it again?
Yes, only to a certain extent, porque se hincha la lengua.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Se lo hice otra vez. No, parece que el diablo estaba aquí junto de mí because he was like, fuck it up. And I did. I messed it up again. She saw it again. She's like, I want my money back. And I'm like, yeah, yo no me iba a pelear con él. I was like, yeah, absolutely. And she was just like ranting. She was like, stupid bitch, this and that. And I was just like,
And you were like, I know.
I was like, I know. y lo peor de todo es que when I was in Santa Fe, todo es abierto. Todo se escucha, todos están ahí viéndote.
Yeah.
So you see me, o sea, colorada, sweating, and the guys are just looking at me. They don't ask me, are you okay?
Yeah.
Nothing. They just keep tattooing like, bitch, that's your problem.
Damn. Is that the worst mistake you've made on a piercing? Or is there more?
No. One time, and no, I wish, and I don't want you to get scared. Había una muchacha, tall, era una gabacha. She wanted her nipples pierced. So we had curtains. I pierced her, and I'm telling her, you constantly have to tell them, are you okay? Are you okay?
Right.
Por si se te desmayan. Because they black out, and they hit their head, and then that's like, I don't know, concussion. They can hurt themselves.
Right.
So I'm constantly telling her, she's big. This girl is big. And I pierced her. I'm
And
like,
you're very tiny.
and I'm very
Right.
tiny. Like,
Así que le fueras a
I don't
agarrar
work
tampoco,
out.
¿verdad?
I don't work out. Dijeras tú que estoy, no. And, I'm done. She did great. She didn't complain nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to give you your privacy para que te cambies, and I'll be right out. If you need anything, let me know. No, parece que I literally left y nomás escucho todo el tras. But cuando, yes, she like hit her head. She like fainted, hit her head. She started bleeding a little bit here, but she's naked. So she's a big girl. Yeah, she's naked, so she's a big girl. And I was like, there's no way I can pick her up.
Right.
So I had to ask the guys, like, I need 2 guys to help me pick her up. Y una, when they wake up from, like, a blackout, o sea, they see two guys. She's naked, and she's, like, screaming.
Oh,
Yeah, she's, like, we were scared. We're like, this girl's going to sue us. Like,
You didn't like put something on her boobs?
it was so quick. Like, I needed to get her up before anything, porque luego se despiertan and they hit themselves again. We need to get her, like, flat, smelling like ammonia so she could wake up. And she was just freaking out. I had one time, and this is a common thing, cuando they pass out, a veces they pee on themselves.
No way.
Yes. So my coworker, he was piercing a girl, and se desmayó. He picked her up, and then, yeah, she peed on, yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Wow.
Has anybody peed on you?
No, and I hope they don't. I hope they don't. No.
Who do you think pass out more, like girls or guys?
Girls.
Yeah?
Girls.
Wow.
Yeah, it's usually like si no comen antes del piercing, or petite, very, very petite girls who like, you just can tell. You can tell. So you can tell. Like,
You'll be like, this one is going to faint at me.
I should probably get like an extra person here just in case, yeah.
And you can't do like the piercings, como like, you know how when you do tattoos, you can just kind of like sit them down or something?
We can't set them down. We have to lay them down because it's like the blood pressure. They have to relax. We actually give them like a soda, like a Coke, like here, like so they can wake up. The sugar, but we can't set them down.
Oh shit, man, that's scary. I don't think I could ever pierce anybody. I can't even get my grandpa su like inyección de la diabetes, menos like piercing somebody. Fuck that. I don't think
It's
I could do that.
easy. It's easy. It's not that hard. You just have to like.
Pero nunca te dio asco, así que like touching somebody's tongue and shit. Like it's like just moving in there, like.
I think me daba más asco piercing girls down there.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
I
pierced
was
girls
gonna-
down there?
I was gonna ask that.
Tell us which one was
Yes.
your first one?
How
was your first experience?
It was actually a friend of mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna call her out? She's going, man, that
Well,
shit
we're
was-
not friends anymore, so I hope it's infected. I hope it's infected.
Damn.
We're not friends.
That's like a whole nother story, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, so she was kind enough to like, hey, you could do it. I'm like, oh, great. It came out really good. Those are very easy. But it's just the girls that, no sé, man. I've gotten girls they know what specifically they're like what they're going for. Y no se limpian. Or it's just a lot. I feel like guys que van, they actually take the time to like.
Right.
You know.
You don't think it's more because like, oh, then my girl's gonna see me, so let me like clean myself.
I think
and the girl's like, I live better.
Yeah. No, I feel like guys are more like, yeah, because the girl's gonna see me. I had a guy. Oh my God, so funny. He was from Texas. I'm not gonna say your name.
But you know who you are.
But you know
Texas
who you
boy.
are if you see this. He was like a construction worker, very reserved, very shy, and it was my first time. He never knew this, but it was my first time doing it.
So you're piercing his
Yes,
dick?
for the first time.
Oh,
And my coworker,
where? What part? What part? Like down here?
No,
up
era
here?
like donde está la cabecita, pero not. I didn't mess with la cabeza. It was like the cuerito on top.
On top?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very simple. And I had my coworker. Yo quería que mi coworker se metiera ahí conmigo para que él me dijera. He was like, no. He just did it with his hands. He was like, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. I was like, got it. And I just had to look like I was ready.
Right.
So he was like a shy construction worker. And I guess he thought my coworker was going to do it. And he was like, oh, ¿tú lo vas a hacer? I'm like, sí.
He's like, oh, shit.
So I'm like, mira. I was like, acuéstate en la cama. Because it's a bed. And he's like, what?
This sounds like the beginning of a porn video.
I was like, take it off. I was like, take down your pants, take everything off, and just lay on the bed. And he was like, okay. And he's like, and he like while he's taking it off, I was like turned around, started sitting up, but I felt like he tried to make himself hard because it was so tiny. It was so tiny.
What?
And he's like, oh, and he told me, he's like, perdón. And I'm like, I didn't laugh, but I was like, no, es mi trabajo. I was like,
Isn't it supposed to
relájate.
look not big when it's not hard though?
That was my
Like,
question. Like, does it need to get big or?
No, I need them to be relaxed, like just soft. I
Okay.
think it's better when they're soft because when they're hard, it's like either way they could be hard, pero ya cuando ven la needle, soft. They get so nervous. It has to
Typical
happen.
man.
yeah.
Miedosos.
In the middle momento, they're like, you know.
But did you catch him in the act of trying to get himself hard?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No
I was
way.
like this, and then he just
He was just
kept
like,
he was just like,
Come on.
and he's like, I'm
like,
sorry.
"Ándale, güey."
I know. He's like, no me dejes quedar mal. And then he was just like, perdón. And I laughed a little. I was like, no, relájate, es mi trabajo. And I did it. It came out perfect. And yeah, haven't stopped since.
And he didn't faint, nothing.
No, nothing. Guys are very,
you imagine if he would have came like when you pierced it.
oh no. No. He was
Has that ever happened? No, right?
Yeah, she goes like this. It's like, oh.
oh, my eye.
That's like a porn scene.
I feel like that could happen though.
She says que no.
I don't
But I
think
feel like it could. Like, what if it was like a
No.
virgin, right? Like his first time ever, and a girl
Oh,
touches
it
it.
might. But why would they get pierced if they were a virgin?
I don't know. What if he's like, fuck it?
I've had, como for the nipples, I've had girls are breastfeeding, and this has happened, and you poke the needle through, and it squirts like milk.
Yeah.
Has it
Yeah.
gone on your face?
No,
okay.
thankfully no. But, you know. Oh, real. Oh, no.
Eche vaso de leche.
There's a cookie.
It's the most healthiest thing,
Yeah,
though.
it is. Nutrients.
Oh my god, I feel like you see so much shit with the piercings, man.
It is.
So how many dicks have you had? Have you done?
Have I had?
Have you done?
Oh, no, I've done, I mean, in 4 years, I've done a couple, yeah.
A lot?
Yeah.
Have you done more dicks than vaginas?
No, it's always more girls. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
And like, do they come in like couples and they'll be like, oh, my wife wants me to get it done? Has that ever happened?
Yes. Okay, so, I was in Plaza Fiesta. And she goes often a lot there. Ya era una señora grande, como de 50 y something
Ahí
años.
está por tu
No,
baile.
tampoco, tampoco. He's so bad.
And we have this display there of like the genital piercings.
Yeah.
Like a variety, because there's so many. And she's looking at them, and a lot of people, they walk past y se ríen. They look at it, se ríen, and I thought she was just looking at them. And I'm like, hágaselo. And she's like, no, ¿y cuánto cobras? No, and I'm like, no, pues tanto. And she's like, ¿y duele? I'm like, no. And she's like, okay, me lo voy a hacer. I was like, oh my God, this crazy lady. I was like, you go. So la paso para atrás. And she's like, I like having a conversation with them just to make them feel more comfortable. And she's telling me how her kids are like my age. They're older. She's like, you know, me and my husband never had that privacy together.
Right.
She's like, we always want, when I was younger, nos casamos bien chiquitos y we never got to enjoy each other, like sexually. She's like, and maybe this is something that he'll like.
Nice.
And she
We
got
all need
it.
a woman like that.
She got it, yes. She got it done and it healed perfectly. And then she went like a month later to get her nipples.
Oh shit, she went crazy after that.
Yeah, her husband said, yeah, he loved it.
Yeah?
That's cool.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. That was nice.
Have you ever heard, y eso es because like Sari me lo mencionó el otro día. I don't know if I should have said her name. Pero have you ever heard of these things that según guys get, like the little canicas
Yes.
inside their
yeah.
dick? What the fuck is that?
So I don't do those. I think in Georgia no one does
It's
it.
like a jail thing, no? That's what
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
telling
Go
me.
to
That's what I
prison.
heard.
Go to prison. And those
Get 'em done
definitely
there.
get it done
Have you heard
there.
about that, Chris?
Definitely right.
They got little beads like implanted inside their dick,
Yeah.
like underneath the skin. Yeah. And I'm like, ugh.
But what do you think that is for?
Obviously, for the satisfaction of the girl.
Oh, okay.
Like it. Yeah.
Oh, guys, get them done.
But how do you think it looks when it's off? That shit has to look weird, like all bubbly.
I feel like very odd.
Like there's no way that shit looks good when it's off. Like there's no fucking way.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're like, I don't know. Speak for yourself. Okay?
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
Because I feel like it doesn't even look good just like that being soft. Imagínate con pinches bolas adentro, like.
I feel like it would look weird at first, but
If it's pleasurable,
if
why not?
If it does its job.
Well, somebody put it on TikTok, and then una muchacha was like, "¿Quién tiene de esas canicas para pistear tranquilos?" or something like that. And then a whole bunch of guys were like, "Me." And then a whole bunch of people were like, "We know who's been in prison."
Yeah, literally, yes. I don't know. Definitely not in Georgia. They're not allowed in Georgia for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that shit would be fucking. Do you do the ¿cómo se llama?
Thermals?
Yeah.
Sí, eso sí.
See? So how does that work? Does it literally like take a chunk of your skin out?
Yeah, so we like
Oh.
punch a little punch. We get like a little needle that punches like a little piece of your skin, and it's very simple. And we just put it in. It's like an anchor kind of jewelry donde no se puede salir.
Oh, because remember Stephanie had like 3 of them, and I thought it was just like glitter, and I was gonna like yank on it. She's like, no, I've never seen it before, so I thought I was like, that's another.
I don't think I've seen them either.
You never seen
No.
thermals?
You've never seen like people with like diamonds right here.
Oh, yeah,
Or
bueno,
uno
sí.
aquí. Yeah, eso tipo así.
So how do you get them removed?
Oh my god, that's a little harder. We get a needle, like a separate needle, and we kind of like make a little incision because it's an anchor piece, así. So we take it off like a button. We cut one side, we take it off, and then we cut the other side. Like I think I've had a couple cicatrices here.
Oh, you had dermals before?
Oh yeah, I love dermals. Like,
Where'd you get them all?
cause I get bored. Cause I get bored.
And then would you get them again?
Yeah.
Like in the same spot?
Yeah. I think I have like those 3 dots. I think de mis cicatrices tengo los 3 aquí.
Damn. So, what made you want to like get tatted so much, Luz? Because that's actually one of the questions. Like, you know what? Let me go to my questions que tengo aquí on Instagram, because like I don't want to ask it wrong. Pero una de las preguntas era, hang on, where is it at? Let me find it. Okay, dice, if you could go back before getting any tattoos, would you get them all over again?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
No.
Why?
Because I have a lot of work that I had covered. And then I still have some work that I have like now that I need to be covered. And it's like, God, why did I do that?
Really?
Yeah.
Was it most like when you were like younger or what?
Yes.
And you
like,
regret some of the tattoos?
Yes. Ugh.
Like what? Why?
Okay,
You got
so-
somebody's name or something like that?
I know, you gotta give us some cheese.
yeah.
man,
Yes.
about my tattoos.
Okay. Shout out to the studio. I'm just kidding. I had just turned 18 and my son was a couple months old. And you know, when I thought I was in love, and
We've all been there, unfortunately.
my son's dad was like, we've been together for 4 years. I think it's time we should tattoo my name.
Apenas 4 años?
Yeah,
Oh,
4
hell
años.
no.
And I was like, you know what? You're so right. Let's do it. I was like, yeah, you're totally right. So we go to the shop, and it's covered now, but it was through my whole neck. His first name, his middle initial, and his last
Like
name.
acá atrás?
Yes.
Where the roses are?
Yeah. Like all here.
Oh, shit.
And then I think it's bad luck porque al mes nos separamos.
Oh, wow.
Al mes nos separamos pero uno nunca aprende. Pa pendeja no se estudia, you know? So I got another boyfriend and I did his name again.
No mames, Luz.
And that was it. Dicen que la tercera es la vencida, so.
Do you have that one covered up too?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man, where at?
It's like right under my butt. Like my butt.
By the crease.
Yeah, by the crease, yeah.
Are you gonna get it covered también?
Oh, yes, I have to, yes.
Have they gotten your name tattooed?
Yeah, so I was practicing how to tattoo, like, last year, and a friend of mine who's very, like, nonchalant, he's like, yeah, do whatever on me. And I was like, let me do my name. He's like,
I think I saw that.
yeah. He's like, yeah, if you want. And, yeah, I did my name, like, right here on him. And my best friend got my name on her butt. Very tiny. Very tiny.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cute.
that's
Unless you aren't best friends like that other girl. And then you're going to be like, I hope my
Check.
tattoo name
I
is
I hope it got
infected.
infected, okay? I hope it got no. But yeah,
So has any of your like have you had a boyfriend after the one on your butt?
have I had a boyfriend? Yes.
Have they said anything about that name?
I don't think they've noticed it. They're so
Now they're gonna know.
Yeah.
Because I would have noticed that shit.
Yeah, you're
immediately.
very observant. Yeah.
I would have been like, oh hell no, who the fuck is blah blah blah.
No, and you know what's crazy is that I'm so sorry, guys. It doesn't even say his name. It says Daddy, and then like what they called them.
Girl, you are something else.
I know.
So that could be like, you're my daddy now.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, oh no, I was like, that's just like a song. You've never heard it? Like, I love that song.
O sea, qué
Like,
pendejo. You've never heard it? It was number
the
one on
ghetto,
Billboard.
yeah.
Well, if it doesn't say his actual name, I guess you can play it off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you still know what it means, so I guess
Yeah.
that's why you would cover it up.
Yeah, but the daddy is definitely on there.
Ellie, will you get your man's tattooed on you?
No, I've never liked that, but I think a tattoo, like a mutual tattoo.
Yeah,
I
like
think that's cute.
yeah. I don't recommend names. I don't recommend initials.
Would you ever tattoo somebody? Like, or would you, like, let's say I come in, I'm like, oh, quiero nombre de mi novia. Would you be like, are you sure? Or would you be like, sure?
No, I've done it. Like when I was practicing, there was this guy. His girl was in Mexico. And
Ugh.
he wanted her name on his hip for some reason. And I was like, "Are you sure?"
Because
Like,
if she's in Mexico, I'm pretty sure something else.
yeah. I was like,
going
Not just that, but the area, no?
Yeah.
Like for a guy, that's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
kinda
that's kind
gay.
of weird. Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm not
I was
homophobic,
like,
but
whose property, right?
Yeah.
No, and I was like, ¿Estás seguro? He's like, yeah, es la mamá de mis hijos. And I was like, oh, okay.
Whatever you want.
I know, hacer lo que quieras. And yeah, but it was very simple. Very.
I feel like I would want to follow up. I'm like, you know what? Let me add you on Instagram. Give me your phone
see.
number.
See if y'all still are together.
For real, like,
Yeah.
I'll check in a month
Yeah.
and see if anything happened.
Yeah.
Or if
A
it was
ver,
bad luck.
vámonos con otra pregunta, Eli. ¿Cómo ves?
A ver, ¿qué
Okay.
dicen?
This dice Toulouse, obviously. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Love you, be her bestie.
Oh, she's so sweet. I don't know. I want to have my own tattoo shop.
Nice.
She has been manifesting that for a while.
I want my own tattoo shop. I feel like sooner or later it's going to happen, for sure.
Would you start somewhere así como una plaza, como like, let's say like Plaza Fiesta, or would you go in like an actual building?
No, I would actually like an actual building.
If that's a lot of money, no?
Yeah.
To invest. Not saying you don't have it.
Or
I'm just
they
saying
have
that's just
those
like a lot of money.
salons, no, for like beauty salons, and they have pedicure, and
Well-
you just rent like a little room.
Station? Well, that's the thing. You have to get certain permits and
Oh,
licenses.
okay.
But no, I would definitely do like a little building. Yeah, and get my artist. I would not do like a plaza or inside like.
That sounds dope. I feel like, well, I don't think I've ever told you this, but I've thought about it. Like, I don't know, like down the road, con dinero de los perros, I would like to open a tattoo shop. Obviously not work it because I don't have a
Right.
fucking tattoo or draw. But I feel like it's a good business because ahorita that shit's booming. Like,
Yeah.
lo que es like barbershop, lo que es tattoo shops, piercings, like all that shit right now is like booming on social media.
Well, right now, but I think in the future, you think it would still happen?
Yes, because
they
I feel
would
like it's
still-
been growing since like when you were young.
Yeah. What?
He's so bad.
She doesn't. She looks young, pero nos
Ya
dobletean
tengo mis-
años.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
No, you're not.
41.
She is 40
Really?
something.
Yeah.
No, you don't look like it.
Thank you.
Pass me your skincare routine, okay? Seriously.
All right, vámonos con otra pregunta. Dice, how many tattoos do you have and do you want more?
Oh, I don't know how many. I lost count after the name tattoo. I'm just kidding. But yes, I do want more. I want my arms. I haven't had time. But yeah.
Would you cover yourself all? Because I've seen a lot of.
Yeah.
You're going to do the whole thing?
Yes, the
Like
whole-
head to toes?
Yeah, probably.
Or are you stopping there at the face?
No, I still want to tattoo like something right here on my face. Just to add a little razzle dazzle.
so crazy.
But after that, yeah.
All right. Otra dice, have you received hate? Oh, we haven't even gotten into this conversation. Have you received hate on your journey with your body?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. All the time.
So for people who don't know, you want to give them a little recap of what's been going on?
Yeah, so I got a BBL exactly a year ago. Well, in August, and it has been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It is a roller coaster.
Emotionally and physically?
Emotionally, physically. What you look like right after surgery is not what you're going to look like.
Did you freak out when you first saw yourself?
I cried.
Yeah.
Just seeing your body go through so many changes. You're bruised. You're like leaking fluids out of your body. You cry. Well, I cried. I cried for everything, but that was like, that was very hard for me to watch.
So what made you like be like, you know what, fuck it, lo voy a hacer? 'Cause I feel like a lot of girls think about it, a lot of girls talk about it, but not a lot of girls do it.
Yeah, I feel like it was me. I thought about it since I was like 18. I was like, I'm gonna get my body done when I grow up. And it was like, see, if I didn't make that deposit, nunca iba a pasar. So you have to tell yourself, I'm gonna make my deposit and I'm gonna do it. Like I have to do it. And I was just so insecure about my body before.
Why though? Because you were tiny or because?
No, because I would gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, but my body, guys, I've always been bien cuadrada, always. And I was like, I need to do this for myself. Have you ever gone to the store and you guys try something on and you just cry because it doesn't fit the way you want it? And I was like, no, ya basta. And I was like, I need to change it. And I always said, like, if there's something you don't like about yourself, you're either going to embrace it or you're going to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, so I fixed it.
So how was, because like I was following you, obviously I've been following you on social media for a while, and you were posting a lot. I think it was like after you got it done, you did like a little recap on social media, what you went through. I saw que te estabas quedando en la casa de una señora.
Yeah, so I had no one to take care of me in Miami. So I had to pay for a recovery home, and it's not even really they took care of me porque ahí te dejan tirada en la cama.
But they have to like drain you, no? Sacarte the fluids and stuff?
No, so you actually have to go to your doctor y con los masajes, the liquids, they drain you.
Does it hurt?
Oh, yeah. That was one of the most painful things. I cried. Would I do it again? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
But yeah, I would do it again.
Damn.
I would do it again.
I know some girls are like, nah, I wouldn't do it again.
After they get surgery.
Well, you know,
like,
homie, the one that works here, she said she wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, a lot of people say they wouldn't. I would, just because I would cry. Cuando me daban los masajes, I would cry, and they'd be like, in those meses, tú vas a decir, this was the best decision ever, and it was.
Yeah.
Were you like crying and you were like, pero me voy a ver bien buenota?
I was like, todo sea por eso, like, ese culo. I was like, todo sea por eso. But I had girls in the recovery home porque no es una persona. There were like 12 girls there.
Damn.
12 girls, and
They all got it done at the same place you got it done?
no, different places, different dates, and different procedures. Okay. So una creo que se hizo un tummy tuck where they like cut your tummy, and you could hear her. We have little buttons when we need something, and you could just hear her cry at 2 a.m. You could hear her yell and cry.
Damn, I thought a tummy tuck was like less painful
No,
than...
it's
I feel
because they're
like it's
actually
more.
like cooling your skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it can be
And that's where I stayed.
That shit's crazy, man. It looked painful, like the whole thing. Like I could see it in your face.
Yeah.
Like I think you cried in some of the videos.
Yeah.
Y de verte caminar, like you were walking,
I was
and
like
you were like,
this.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster.
Would you do it, Ellie?
If I had the money, I think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
I would.
Did you like save up?
Yeah.
And how long? How much did you pay?
So my surgery was, just the surgery itself was $6,000. Te piden un depósito de 500, but like, let's say I make the deposit today, they let you make your appointment 2 years after.
Well, that's
So you
cool.
can save up. Yeah, you could save up. I booked mine like February and then did it in August. So I had a couple months to save up. Obviously, if you have like social or something, there's actually like a credit that you can apply for, like care credit. And you can do payment plans. Yeah.
So there's no excuses.
There's
Right?
no excuses.
If you don't want to get your booty done, go get your booty
Do
done.
it, yes. And yeah, I just saved up for it, got it done. The surgery was $6,000, but I honestly recommend saving up like $4,000 more, porque las fajas are not cheap. The massages are not cheap. And no, it's like you get surgery y ya.
Yeah.
You
There's
have
like a
to.
follow-up.
And it's a a lot of money.
I tell you, nadie can do with credit. Would you do it?
I know. I would actually.
What would you do if let's say you had the money right now, like te doy $10,000. Now you can do something to yourself. What would you do?
I would do like everything, you know, liposuction, my boob.
Yeah.
I mean my butt, and then get like a lift.
Oh, do it. Yeah.
I feel like you'd be in bed for a while.
You're
Yeah.
so bad. Well, who knows? It all depends on the body, no? How it
How they
recovers
heal,
and
yeah,
how
yeah.
it heals.
A ver, vámonos con otra pregunta. Dice, what dreams you had as a child, Luz? I don't know.
Like dreams, like when I would be older. Or
I
like,
guess. I don't know who asked that, but
You know what? I always thought I was gonna be famous when I was
Yeah.
little.
I thought this
And
is
here
the
I am.
beginning. This is the
Yes.
beginning to it.
Um,
Well, I mean, if we're talking about famous, like, no te está yendo tan mal en TikTok.
no,
I saw you post a fucking video, like, I think, like, as soon as, I guess you had recovered.
Yeah.
And you posted a video and she was like, phew. And then I saw you were featured on some, you know, those people that go around and ask people questions. Where you were wearing that
Yeah.
Buzz
Oh,
Lightyear thing for
nice.
Halloween.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
shit was like, phew. And
Yeah.
then somebody made a video, was like, you know, this girl from this video, I found her. And they
And it
showed her
was my-
profile.
yeah.
That's
I was
so
like,
cool.
damn.
So you're semi-famous.
She's like a local celebrity.
Yeah, like a local. Yeah.
That's
like
why
a
I was like, we gotta have Luz on the podcast.
That's awesome.
So but when I was little, I would be like, I want to be someone big when I grow up. But you know, we'll see.
And then somebody asked, tortas or tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos, for
Tacos.
sure.
Me too,
What's your favorite kind of
tacos.
tacos?
Pastor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
With the pineapple.
Yes.
Cheese.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Aguacate. Oh,
But you have aguacate on your pastor tacos?
yes.
Oh, we're gonna have to
it's so
disagree
good.
there.
Oh
We're-
my God,
we're-
you're one of those. You're one of those.
I hate it. You put aguacate on your tacos
Well,
al pastor?
I've never tasted
Exactly.
it, but I
Like,
love
who the fuck does
aguacate.
that?
So
It tastes so good with like salsa verde and. Oh
Well, I mean,
my
if she got two boys' names tattooed on her, I believe she eats avocado on her tacos.
you're so bad.
She's like judging me on my life decisions. Like, I don't know.
So, were you born here, Luz, in the United States?
No, I was born in Mexico, in San
Oh,
Luis
far.
Potosí.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, I like San Luis Potosí. I've been.
You been there?
Yeah, I have.
Nice.
What
lucky
part?
you.
We went to Rio Verde
Oh,
and we went to Cerritos.
I've been to Cerritos when I was there.
I mean,
nice.
it's un pueblo, but it was nice. The people there were nice.
But are you like, ya tienes papeles over here?
I don't know if we could say this out in the internet.
What you mean? It's not like ICE is watching you.
If you are, I'm just kidding. No, so it's a long story. I actually got married to get papers. That didn't work out. I'm divorced now, okay? But no, we're in the process of the U visa, la visa U.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, so you went through some shit then.
Well, I was underage, and it happened to my mom. So, but the process is so long. We have 6 years waiting.
And you couldn't get DACA?
Wow.
No,
You didn't qualify?
no, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
because I was going through some things.
Got you.
Yeah.
No, y ahorita está cabrón because they're not even accepting
Yeah, they're not accepting. Yeah.
new things now. Pero, any other questions, Ellie?
A ver,
I feel like I
¿qué
have
más?
more and then I just blacked out. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were like talking to her
Have a
before.
full conversation.
We got into the tacos with avocate. Where are the best tacos al pastor that you've had here in Georgia?
Oh my god. I don't think I've had like really, really good ones here. But maybe like Vallarta on
that
Pleasant
place is
Hill.
really good. Yeah, that place is
That
bomb.
place is good.
If you haven't
I
gone, you
love
should go
their
try it.
cecina.
And then tell them that we sent you so we can get like an endorsement or something.
Yeah. Sponsor us. Sponsor us.
A ver, what can you advise las jovencitas about everything that you've been through? Because you've gone from like hatred to like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that look up to you. So what would you want to tell them?
Honestly, don't have a lot of friends. Just stay with 2-3 friends.
A close circle.
Don't hang around with a lot of people, and just I feel like you have to have like a goal, like focus on what you want to do. And then,
Yeah, because then now you don't have a purpose in life.
Yeah,
You're
and
just
then-
going through life, just wandering around.
yeah. And have you ever heard of like, tell me who your friends are?
And I'll tell you
who you
did it.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
that's true. That is so true.
I don't even think I have friends. Well, you're my brother, bro. You're my brother. No, neta, like I have friends, right? That like I talk to.
Acquaintances.
Yeah, like Ellie. Like Ellie's like one of my good friends here at the radio station. Sari también. And then, Reb is new, so she's working on to being on my friends list. But
Okay.
even though we did the
Makes it
podcast
hard,
together, but pero like te digo, I have a lot of people that I do talk to. A lot of people that like, you know, like si me hablan, le contesto. Pero when you say friends, así de que tú digas de que like outside of work, we'll go and hang out, or I'll call them with like my darkest shit. Like I don't really think I have.
Anybody?
Nah, I have like one, but he lives in Alabama. His name is Luis. He's like my best friend. But we don't even talk all the time.
I just feel like you need to have those friends where even if you don't talk to them on a daily basis, you know who to call if you ever have something going on with you, right?
I know. Yeah, I feel like I depend a lot on my girl though.
Oh, you see, that's good. She's your
Yeah,
number one
and it's because
supporter.
like she doesn't like sugarcoat shit. Like if I'm like, babe, I was thinking about like, nah, that's not stupid. I'm like, damn. But then she'll break it down why, right? She'll be like, well, I think it's like if you do this, like this are the consequences, blah, blah, blah. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And I was like, no. And I feel like that's like important, like to have también.
Right,
Yeah.
in a relationship.
Yeah, like if you get into a relationship, like you need to have somebody that also has goals. Y que ve
yeah.
más allá de que, we're going to the baile on Saturday or what?
Yeah.
Like, I talk about that shit all the time. Like, when I first started working at the radio station, I was single. So I started, like, I was like, pues van a llegar las morras. Y sí llegaron unas otras. But after a while...
Varias.
No, tampoco no. But then after a while, like, I got tired of the same shit. Like, it was always just, like, y pa'l baile. And are you going to this concert? And are we going to go out to see this place? And then I was like, I would talk to them, but they didn't have anything more to offer than we're going to go to the baile the next weekend.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And I was like, okay, but like after that, like, what the fuck,
else?
right?
What's next? Yeah.
So, are you single now or taken?
I think it's
Or
complicated.
it's complicated.
It's
Doesn't
complicated.
Facebook give that option? It's complicated.
It's complicated, yeah. Yeah, it's complicated.
Okay, well, what do you look for in a guy?
I was about to ask that.
Oh my
yes,
God.
when the-
I set you up and you...
Now I definitely want, obviously, like any woman, security. I feel like I've been into that mentality, like, I'm a spoil my man, but you have to spoil me. You
Right.
have to spoil
Reciprocal.
me. Yeah. And they have to show me attention. They have to have goals. Maybe I ask for too much. Maybe I'm just
No.
picky.
Nah,
not at all.
I feel like when a girl can sustain herself, like you can be as picky as you want.
Yeah.
To me, the problem is when a girl can't sustain herself and then she's wanting to depend on a guy and she's picky. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, that's true. Like, I feel like I'm such a good person, and I feel like with or without a man, like, I'm always
can-
gonna be good.
Right.
And I feel like if I want my man, I just want him to, like, kind of like support me emotionally, spoil me, treat me right, and just like live a new experience with them. Like
Right.
how you said, I don't want to always go to the club, or I want to try new things. De por sí yo soy bien penosa. Like, I'm scared to try new things, but if I have that person, like, let's go, let's
That
do it.
pushes you. I'm the same way because
Yeah.
like yo soy bien de que I don't like to do shit out of my comfort
Like,
zone.
it won't come from you.
And
Yeah.
like I've never traveled on a plane before, right? I started dating my girl, and she was
then
like,
you-
"We're going to Vegas," and I was like, "I don't know, the plane, 9/11," and she
I'll
was,
meet you there.
yeah,
Like,
and
I'll
she
meet
was
you
like,
there.
"No, we're going to Vegas,"
See?
and I was like, "Fuck," and then she made me get on a plane, so I got on the plane for the first time. We went to Vegas for the first time, and then I've been scared to go to Mexico, like back to Mexico ever since. Like I came over here. I came over when I was 4. So there's no either, right? And so she pushed me to aplicar por un permiso a través de DACA that allows you to go to
Sí,
Mexico.
yeah.
So now we're going in September.
Nice.
And she's the one that's been pushing me, and she's like, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." I'm like, "Oh," but that's so important. Like you're
Yeah,
right in a
yeah.
relationship, because that
Like,
cabrón.
they have to be, and it's not gonna be your parents. It has to be the person that you're with. They have to be your biggest supporter. Always,
Right.
always.
So has it been because I know you have a son.
Yeah.
We haven't even mentioned that because you also have a tattoo of your son.
Yes.
Right? How has it been dating, being like a mom with a son? Because, we see a lot of shit on social media.
Yeah.
I talk a lot of shit on radio. I don't mean it, but I just talk a lot about shit.
I don't mean it.
Because, you know all the shit I say on the radio,
Yes,
¿no?
of
De que
course,
no, que las más solteras, que esto y lo otro. Pero have you found it más complicado to date as a single mom? Or te ponen peros?
No, I think it's easier because now I pick and choose. Like, do I want him like in my life? Do I want
With
him
my
around?
da-
Like,
with my son.
yeah. Like before I talk to someone, I have to know like, I have to think further than what now. Like, what do I see myself with this person?
Right.
And my kid and my son has no filter. Like no
That's good.
filter.
How old is your son?
7.
Oh, okay.
He sees him, he's like, pinche telacuache.
Yeah. No, and he tells me, he's like, "Oh, you know what, mommy? I don't know. I think he gets it from his dad because his dad owns a barbershop. So he's around like older guys. He's like, you need a guy with gold chains that makes you happy. And I'm just
Aw.
like, you're right. I do need a guy who has gold chains.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, that makes you happy. And I'm like, thank you. I was like,
That's
thank
so
you.
cute.
Well, that's cool that your son's kind of like not
Open
closed.
to
Yeah, because I remember like when I was younger and my parents like se separaron for a while. I remember I was like, if you ever date anybody, I'll fucking kill him.
Oh, no.
And I was like 7. I think I was like
they
7 or 6.
they get overprotected.
Yeah, I was possessive as fuck with my mom. I couldn't like even think my mom.
And I think actually the sons more than the daughters.
Oh, yeah.
But your son seems like it's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, me and his dad, like, te digo, I got my
Do you
baby
keep like
daddy's
a
name.
good relationship?
Yeah, after I hit that child support, we get along great. We get along great.
And do you think it's important to have that good communication with your ex?
Yes.
Because we were talking about
Okay,
that.
so no, before you start talking shit,
tóxica.
the thing was because her man sent me a voice message, right? Hang on, I think I still have it.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
goodness. You're so
I'm gonna
bad.
put your ass on blast, Ellie.
And let me just tell you, I have 2 girls. They're 15 and 16, so they're older.
Oh my God, okay.
And I have a great relationship with my ex.
Okay, good.
So,
Vení, más tóxico, güey.
oh my God.
¿Cómo te diré?
Yeah, that's it.
No sé, güey, es que estoy mamado de ver al ex vato de ella en todas las reuniones familiares, güey, en pocas palabras.
Ahí está. That's
Is
what he
that
was
why you
saying.
go to the parties?
Y que me eche la
Yeah,
mano,
too.
¿no?
It's because let me tell you, we lived in Chicago. He came over here for me. So all of my family likes him because he's a good guy, you know? So
Not good enough to stay with her though.
Why did you separate?
It's because
You know?
we were like the high school sweethearts. So we kind of grew apart. You know, we were more like roommates than a couple. And so I wanted to make sure that my daughters, they don't have to, you know, stay with somebody just because, you know.
Yeah, they have a family. Like, you want to be happy.
Exactly. And I think that that's the purpose, that you need to be happy whether it's. And he's a good guy, so it was like, you left a good guy. But it's like I fell out of love with him. I think that's important too, you know?
But back to the conversation.
Yes.
So that's the thing. He's saying that he's like, okay, there's a family reunion, and he's there. This and then like they go out to eat, and he goes. So he feels kind of like weird
Pero,
about
¿son
that.
celos o reclamos los que tiene él?
I want to say I think it's like a little insecurity,
I would say insecurity.
like
but
half
it's,
of it. Pero también it's like because we asked it on la Conversación Tóxica on my show, and a lot of people were like,
Yeah.
well, there should be limits. It's like tampoco like I can see them having a good relationship, but I don't see why they should be hanging out. That's what people
Do you
were
guys
saying.
hang out?
Not
Like,
Yes.
separately? Like, do you guys go out to coffee together?
Oh, no.
No, not
It's
like
just
that.
like
Then-
family gatherings.
Oh.
Like,
Or with the
my
kids.
sister will invite him, and then so we go, you know, and he's there, and he has such a good relationship with my sister, so it's like sometimes I'll not go, so
See,
the father of my girls can go.
How does your man and your girl's dad get along?
They're
They don't.
very civil. No, they say hi to each other, and I feel
Do they
that
shake
if,
hands?
and if
Or are they just like sup?
yeah, like hi,
don't
they've
shake
done it like a
hands?
couple of times, but I just feel that if Junior was a little bit more open, they would probably like be better with each
Who's
other.
more outgoing, your man or your girl's dad?
I think they're both similar. It's just you have to get to know them so they can be outgoing.
Okay. Does your, not me
No,
asking
you
you
keep
all
going,
these
girl.
questions.
I'm all about this shit.
Does your, pero el papá de tus hijas, does he have a partner right now?
He does not.
Nah, he's just got hoes.
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and even if he had somebody, I would be okay with
Yeah,
us
I feel like
hanging
that
out.
would be better if he had someone.
So I have to
Yeah,
look
because I
for a
feel like that's the
girlfriend
thing.
for him.
Like her man, he sees that he's still single, right? So it's still kind of like like where's his attention going if like you're there? But if he had somebody, it might be like okay, cada quien tenemos nuestra pareja.
Gotcha.
He's focused with his girl. So I think what you should do is you gotta get him a girl.
I have to get him a girl. Okay.
Consíguele a alguien, tienes una amiga que quiera un vato
Solteras.
alto, pelón con billete.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
She's
Sure.
like, excuse me.
Are you taking
me?
applications? No, but I think that's good. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
If y'all aren't going to like coffee together.
No.
Just y'all two. Yeah, that'd be fucking
That'd
weird.
be so
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Ellie would still be the one to be like, I don't see nothing wrong with it though. Like technically, we're just friends.
No, not
friends.
even.
We just have 2 kids together, but that's all. We're just friends. No, I'm all for it.
Good. Well, you talk to us about your relationship with your ex.
Oh, so with my son's dad, it was hell. In the beginning, my son he was months old when we separated, so it was really hard. But when I finally, and you know what, the government doesn't do anything because I put him on child support through like the office. Didn't work. I had to get an attorney. He got his attorney. We went through this whole process of paternity tests, and my son. I did that when my son turned 2. Now my son is 7.
Wait, did you feel some type of way when y'all went through the paternity test?
Absolutely.
You're like, bitch, what do you mean?
No, it was crazy because I was like, what if he isn't his kid? I was in my head, I was like, well, if he's not the dad, then who's the dad? Like, I was like, I had to be prepared, but I knew he was the dad. So I was like, we should have got a Maury for this. But no, everything came out good. And ever since then, he also had another kid.
Okay.
Se juntó, and now like we look at each other, we're like, hi, we'll go out to like get some pho or a drink or something. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, he's
See?
But she's single though. It's nice. She's not settled down
Well,
with a
she
guy.
said it was complicated, right?
It was-
so
yeah.
that means there's somebody there.
right, but like that means she's not settled down. Like if you were in a dead ass relationship right now with a guy, would you go out and get drinks with your ex? She's like, if he didn't find out.
Next question.
Damn. Right, con eso dices todo.
It's just me and him.
Otra Eli.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
I can't.
It's because you have to be agradecida with those people that
Yeah.
are special in your life.
Yeah.
And
Okay, but like,
actually,
so like, what if your new man felt some type of way about you hanging out with your ex?
Well, this is the thing. The guy who I think is this is my high school sweetheart. We went out before my son's dad, and then we went out after. My son's dad has tried. It was when we were younger. He has tried to run over the guy I'm talking to.
Wow.
Yes, like just very.
So they don't get along. Is what you're saying.
no, and the guy I'm talking to, he's so nonchalant. Like he's so chill. So like.
So not what you say?
So nonchalant.
I've never heard that before.
me either.
No.
No.
Odd guy.
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant. Yes. Como que like whatever or like.
Bien chill, bien.
Bien
Have you heard that word before, Chris?
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Where? Where's this? Is this like a new generation thing? Or what?
Now, do you feel old?
Yeah. Wait, how old are you, Luz?
I'm 25.
She's almost as old as I am.
So I'm surprised that you don't know that
I'm
one.
like out of
Ready?
this shit.
I wouldn't know. I don't
feel so
bad,
out
but
of
now.
it. Who says that?
Everyone.
Where did it come from? I feel like it always comes like from something. No, something has to get it trending.
Yeah.
Luz is like, it was me.
It was me. I don't know.
Nonchalant.
We
Nonchalant.
learned something today.
But you gotta say it like her, like
Nonchalant.
nonchalant.
Okay. You're so mad.
Maybe like if you don't say it like that, it doesn't sound good.
It does, yeah.
Because it even sounds the way she says it. It sounds like.
Very relaxed.
Yeah.
Chill. Yeah, that's what it means. Like chill. Like, como que le vale. Like,
Okay.
whatever.
So what's in your neck?
Esa es la mala vida.
La mala vida.
La mala vida.
No. Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Has your son asked you about it?
No. I remember I used to work at this club, and this girl was like, "Does it say La Mara on your neck?"
Oh,
I
hell
was
no,
like,
pinche
no.
MS-13.
I was like, no. She's like, are you in a gang? I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, what? But I do get looks, and like I could tell people try to read it because they're like those squints.
I
And,
feel like you really have to try to read it.
Yeah.
To read it. If not, it just looks like just like a tattoo.
yeah. So, but yeah, my grandpa used to say, "Ay, te gusta la mala vida." I would.
And you were like, I love it.
I
Me
love
encanta.
it. A mí me encanta. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Do you regret that tattoo?
I don't.
No? You like it?
I like
All right, that's
it.
good. That's good. I'm just.
Yeah.
I think it has that significance, no?
Yeah.
The significance with your
my grandpa.
grandfather.
Yeah.
So what's up with the snake? What is it? A snake?
It's a snake. Yes.
The snake and the
The
spider.
spider. I think I'm very open to a tattoo. So when I go to a tattoo shop or like a tattoo convention, they're like, "What do you want to get?" I'm like,
Fuck it.
Anything. Like
See, I
anything.
don't think I could do that, man. Like, at least me, right? Like my tattoos have to mean something.
Me
I
too.
can't
Me
randomly
too.
get a tattoo, especially like on my face.
Yeah.
So you're definitely something else.
yeah.
Did you get that spider that one time at Arte?
I did. Necio did it. Yes.
What was going on that day? Oh, was it like the competition?
No,
Something
that
like
was the rose.
Oh, sí, cierto.
The rose.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was like.
I wanted to get the rose.
Then what was that day? I feel like there was a lot of people that day, no? I feel like that's the day I met you.
Oh, that was the day of the competition. Que Elias had like a picture of a rose, and the artist had to like design something out of that.
Oh, so you already
rose.
had the spider?
Yeah, I already had the
Ah,
spider.
okay. I was thinking that you got it done that day.
No, it was before.
So you got the rose that day.
Yes, I got the rose that day.
Is that a Z?
Pretty, I like
It
that.
is for Zay, my son's name.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
That is pretty dope. Está chingón
Thank
el detalle.
He's good. Necio's good.
Shout outs to the boy Necio.
Necio, if you're watching this, sponsor me. Okay? Sponsor me. But yeah.
Now he needs to make us like a song, like for an intro for the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know, but he's a
Or
rapper.
like free
Oh, is he?
tattoos.
I know, for real. Like, I want some more tattoos, but
Me
también
too.
los caros.
Because they're
They
addictive,
are.
right? The
Yeah.
tattoos.
They are, and I feel like I relax when I'm getting tatted.
I
Yeah?
don't.
Like, I like to go and just like get a retouch, just to sit there and just like hear the zzz. I just relax.
Oh, wow.
No, you don't.
No, what is it called? Maso.
Masoquista?
Uh-huh, that's
No,
the
no,
other
no.
one, yeah.
It really doesn't hurt that bad. I feel like if I got a tattoo where it hurt, I feel like I'd be uncomfortable. But these haven't hurt. I mean, I feel like it doesn't hurt here. So I'm just like chilling.
When I got this one, it hurt me here. And it was a
hurts
little
me,
one,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Really?
they hurt.
This one didn't hurt at all.
This one didn't hurt at all. I got it at Santa Fe.
Which one did yours hurt? Where did yours hurt, Chris? On the elbow? Yeah, down here. Your thigh didn't hurt? Necio gave him a little AK-47 on his thigh.
Oh my god, that's cute.
Pero bueno, I think it's a good time to wrap up the podcast. Because if not, vamos a hablar como una hora como con Romeo.
Yeah, I feel like we could talk for hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, lo ofrecemos nomás unos 25, 30 minutos. But she's just really good at talking. Like, she se suelta.
is, yeah.
Because like sometimes people just be like, yeah. So do you
They
like
just
tattoos?
answer, no?
Yeah. Would you get more? Yeah. It's like, ta madre. Pues bueno, Luz, gracias por haber venido. Thanks for accepting the invitation to the podcast. You did great.
Yes.
Maybe we can do like a part 2 later on, talk more about more shit, more tattoos, more
experiences, I guess.
more guys' names on your bodies.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Definitely. I'll keep you updated. Definitely.
Is there anything that you have coming up that you're gonna do, or anything that you wanna put out there?
Not
Anywhere you're gonna
yet.
be?
No, not yet. Just stay tuned if I open my tattoo shop soon.
Oh, definitely. You gotta come back and do an
Yeah.
episode for that.
And I'm gonna get my boobs.
You have to go. Yes.
And I'm gonna get my third nipple pierced by Luz.
the third one. Okay.
Yeah, I have a little one like right here.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
You gonna get something pierced too, Chris?
I'll get one.
Yeah, like Rihanna. Do it. Yeah.
All right, well, guys, remember to subscribe, suscríbanse, denle like al canal. This episode should come out, I don't know, probably like in a week or two. Well, when you watch it, it came out, but Rebe takes a long ass time to edit and upload anything.
You're so bad.
But when it comes out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. They can find
fun.
Luz on Instagram. How, Luz?
Piercings by Luz or Luz LUZCMUN.
Ellie, you got an Instagram now. Welcome to Instagram.
Yes.
Finally.
I know.
Te dejaron.
And you know what? It's very toxic. I haven't been on the social media for a long time, so I just feel it's a lot of time consuming.
Do you follow your daughters?
I do.
Oh, that's
well,
good.
one of them.
Do they follow you back?
The other one just.
No.
No, she does actually. You're so bad. I do. I have my daughter.
No mames, no visto el Instagram de Ellie, es bien señora, güey. Like,
positive
you know, like
vibes.
when mom send you shit on WhatsApp with like those
Oh,
long ass
positive
messages,
vibes, yeah.
with a little Tweety bird, así.
Señora life. Señora
Yeah.
life.
You know what? I just feel that eventually the young ones listen. You know, even though you could say it so many times, but eventually something will stick.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. for my
Sure,
daughters.
you want to just say your handle so people can follow you?
Ellie_Medina ATL.
And then obviously you can follow me como El Bad Benny. Y vamos a dejar también los links de sus páginas aquí abajo en la descripción. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys next time. And ¿cómo es que me despido, güey? Oh, sí. Buenas vibras y las malas vibras a la verga.
Yay. I like that.
That's good.
¿Ya ves?
Y recuerda, es más fácil cambiar de vato que intentar cambiar al vato. Ten un hermoso día.